abusia minche on am sanso emo akwa abasonko so emfawo emra eye be media GH so abusia for the national security eyade a Dr. Metropoku Pempe popularly known as Napo abusia in the year 2024 eyade na Napo oye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the presidential aspirant for MPP no oye running mate. National security edin sembi ede ababe tuja ama onwa Napo abusia a grant interview ede sansem no ede atuja ne nsem a okan ina ne se eyade a the national security hwehwe ono Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe Napo omo hwehwe ne dendenden a enya asem keto abusia bebe bisa se adan DNC DNA ba eba ne sen Napo waye den na sesi no de na eko we de ma mekasa nwa yenko ne kokotie ensem a Dr. Matthew Opoku Pempe Napo ono a edi etodwa na se wie na se ho adwunkyere bia abusuanfo abomoden na ya che ya dwe hada so ye be media GH so se ena de di connect channel so a eni die no obuo kwan so bomodin so be subscribe ma ye ube boy ye notification bell no so from a podcast update yenko ne kokotie ensem a Dr. Matthew Opoku Pempe or the ababe tuja efa eye national security a ye pepe echira in fact omo ehwehwe ne dendenden a enya asem keto a ne nsem okan ina ne se nye Ghana ena yewo ena nye NDC ena ababe fa konwa anko onte says ha ye ba bechewa ye bonu donkomi in fact ye bonu dahuro se ye ba bechew na deal yo no de onim se sanka wo ye bibi na se wa ya de boni bi a ye ba ne aba be ma wo so ne de wa kwa kosi court no de onya hu bi da onya nte bi da abusia yentie Dr. Metropoku Pempe ne nsema odi atudwa na se we na so wadun che bia bode ne ache ya hada so ye be media GH ye da se
we is the attorney general na emrani nyina sile na so Ghana ha no on di kan be ka che say edo bi ha in America to be start here you are the attorney general wa press conference ba ko be miensa na nan ye bechiwo eches ye bo don ko bi she did not for the court be jahoy ma ko NIB you know ka say and no ya south from the national security NIB ma ko me ko national security mean ka say mean ko because kabi amamu no there's a day of accountability but mean be say be for who dey so e will fry afraid what the picture is it is and you said the pakro and we said that person good aban from order aban bia no a sabe obetra so akom say yesu beba o ye den emi bedu be den obeko it kutie dey say look at your car o say mo say how abo obi asum na mo anche da and also just yes you also ko bo obi asum bebo South America so tie before who dey so na and then ma two days sa o ye day on so ye day what it your father dey so
yes na and the first time they come in 1957 kasa about 2 months ago no kasa oh onu kra dey be and they say akwa house and the second home okwo was
me and I before frame na me wo ye at the treatment for that let me dig na kanu frame me who told me the catch me doctors me buy be nyu mudi ko wi me sa kwa bochi me wo no musa frame bi na me buy enu masa tu asheda enti boni because a little bit inconvenient
na Evans Mensa in June any Dr. Shamsai a interview my specific date because critical analysis amount for channel no course be amnya na ade no nti me ya my specific date my yes 1 month ago June me kai I think 20 something June and on exclusive on the Dr. Shamsai interview no and one of the guys na pokra ka bibi say you tie answer na Dr. Shamsai kan ni
you would I respect but I appreciate the demeanor of a lot of the government appointees. Once in a while you hear that someone has been picked up or someone has been invited in the media and then there's a whole lot of noise. But I can tell you a large number of the persons who have been arrested, who are on bail, who are under investigation, are quiet. They will not make any noise about it. Some of them believe that the process must, the process must be followed. It's only a few who once in a while come in the media, and then people are massing up to go to Iyoko. But there are a lot of them who go quietly, do what they are asked to do, and leave without any noise at all.
In fact, just last 2 weeks, the running mate of the former Vice President, Dr. Napo himself was...
Oh, he said this.
He announced that NIB, he's been investigated by the NIB. I mean, he said he's been going to NIB for a while now.
Oh, okay.
And nobody knew that until he said it publicly.
Exactly.
You know about that case?
Yeah, I mean, I know about all the cases, from my office. So yes, that's so he's just confirmed what I'm saying. There are a couple of them who...
What has he been investigated for? he put it out himself. I didn't know. What was he being investigated?
A number of things, but I mean, he was a minister for energy and minister for education for 8 years. So definitely we have projects that were undertaken during his time, and so he will definitely be answering questions in respect of that. The mathematical sets issues, those ones will fall under his ministry, but he is speaking from a position of office holder, and he has to speak to them unless you will not be prosecuted unless there is evidence that you were complicit in some of the things,
So yes, Elisha, he couldn't give out the specificities. Specifics in India, national security in Yokowanka, by any. What is that? Under Dr. Matupuku Pempe, 2019 BBC. You see, and say Ghana can see a koto mathematical set. I'm in Quran lecturers. As part of the pre-SHS, near koto master. I'm in Quran.
BC.
Yes, BC. In fact, master tene kasa ye koto no. Ebeya sende Ghana anum say any ade. But later no, any who says Asem no, deeper than even Napo. Now, in fact, during President Akufo-Addo time and kasa 2021, yeche Abrantia na oye company ne boss no, but as a bibia shada anya dey ensi kruma de yetimichi obi na bibia ensi sa ne kosi ye. Now, yesi ye ni yes, menya information. Yes, anyway, my starting the same. At 2019, the case here to mathematical set. In fact, the value of the contract is $60 million. $60 million. Now, sources as a chairman say, company na a local agent no, your friend Bluegrass Company Limited, and any local agent, but company na kasa ye Thomas Etefremo, you're from Cornfield Group Limited. In fact, near Ofrontma company near from the Cornfield Group Limited, and within the Sarah Mary Ofuyemi Aditola alias Femi, payment sources. Or you're the wife of former executive secretary to President Akufo-Addo, Nana Santi Bidietu. Sarah Mary Olufemi Aditola alias Femi onoma ofronte Emma the Cornfield Group Limited no, but about Ghana ha yawo group ni din no ni owo local agent no say ne tie say company ni abritiri company but the local agent ni fe Bluegrass Company Limited na no na some the master tie fe no Capex Scientific Mathematical Instrument about Ghana ona no 2021 national security action Bluegrass no Napo converting a brand converting as energy minister designate and a question we buy na minority ni bonayem say maset ni sika ni ekotua no e bia ma
Maset you can buy anywhere.
Don't worry. When was it?
If it's not affecting you, you can sweep it just easily. Yesterday the same question was asked to my deputy. And he even talked about why the mathematical sets were delayed because of the COVID time. Because we intended to procure it for the examination, for which it was the only mathematical set that was going to be allowed, which is in the WAEC letter from 2020. And so we started the procurement early enough to be able to get the mathematical set instrument. The mathematical set, like my deputy said, My deputy minister for 4 years has been the chairman of the entity tender committee, and he knows very well that the mathematical set, and they wrote letters to show why they cannot deliver in time. Subsequently, they delivered part, we paid part, and they will do the rest, and we'll pay.
One, Maset near tobacco $17. Sa time na Thomas at Nebacco 75 Ghana cedis. In that time, according to Africa Education, what Kofi Asare, our civil society education sector, no. Na say time no, Libya, Liberia, more Thomas at no more $10. According to Kofi Asare, no more $10. Now Ghana the year $17. The same asset, no.
From the start, it was pretty obvious that the justification for the sole sourcing for which value for money issues came up was actually not to be, because it wasn't realistic that the calculators would be ready, within 3 weeks for use by the students. Whenever you see public agencies rushing to push through deals, contracts under sole sourcing and the emergency approaches with no regard for value for money, and with all the justifications for agency in the world, you immediately suspect that such things will happen. And that is why the BNI aspect the guy up. There are issues. Now the minister is saying he doesn't even know the guy in person, the one that the minister signed a contract with. He doesn't even know the guy in person. So you see, the lessons is that Ghana has signed to the Right to Information Law. His Excellency the President championed the passage of this law. We need state institutions to appreciate that making contracts available for scrutiny by CSOs is not tantamount to firing squad.
Mr. Napo converting question ko ba ho ne sa de na amomu ko chi Onassis nickname no na de nkasa de kododa ko mensa ono na ye CEO for Bluegrass na ono ye local agent for Cornfield ni o frontier man ye Femi executive secretary former na nasanti be dey to yere no na ne tie ne say na so produce market no no de ba Ghana no 853,000 pieces when timi and deliver ebi buy ebi ama it na say BNI ekwache no it even under President Akufo in 2021 the gentleman called Kojo Daku Mensa was arrested. So it tells you say asam no say nkenyina so ni musa enka even ono ama ban and answer aban oye connected to enkwache no. That is the establishment I wanted to make for you. Na omuchi no Nekosi yene say asasa na nko ba bia sa permit checks anko ba bia na minya na we grant a company Bluegrass yi masset na nko de ba Ghana obetu tax so no say time na market be ye bo me former MP New Jabensa so me go frodo na me nyiye me tell me say me former MP market be ye bo one of the best MPs akofrodo enya ono the finance committee of parliament that time ye ma Bluegrass for we $3.6 million as tax waivers. Now, as a master to know for Bano, what Jenny first will boom dewa. What Jen first will dewa when jet taxi be also a mabine. When jet taxi be a mabine. In fact, I was correct. The CD equivalent of that Sikana is 75 CDs per masset. The Bena Ghana hire 2 masset. Say scientific masset in 75 CDs 2019. It's the onwana bankra time no yeche. So it also said there's some brother from a prima facie there's some basis to be into no much in year 2021 into investigation 2025. I think say the government need to tell us the update on it because 2021 they need to see in the last 4 years what has happened. They must answer to us. Again, I dey no be a woko krama setaba. Ono o say so J75 dey tua. Na man a tax waiver of $3.6 million. Ade wo be dem tools na man ya be fe manfo adwuma. Won enter tax service mu bia na ebufu no. Ya na say biscuit ni ya chiche. 3.6 million. In fact, Master so mo de ba man kra na be tro 2020 wasi no eyusu ba kokore no nkra ni so say but further investigation revealed that no 2020 wasi student received any mathematical set from government ntomi obienu a onya master no e de tro exams no o say at 75 Ghana cedis. The total contract sum was 63.9 million cedis. Okay, million cedis. Million cedis, so not dollars, million cedis, million cedis. Yet, Bluegrass Limited failed to deliver within the agreed time. Or say 75 cedis times 853,000. Yes, 63,975,000. That's a 63.9 million cedis. 63.9 million cedis. It's any dollars, a cedis. Per checks, no, a cedis. To move and chame, some year by